So to use Flipgrid, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go right here to the educator login. You'll want to enter in an email address, preferably your school email address. And then what it'll do is it'll ask for some information. This is what it looks like once you're logged in. So the very first thing you want to do is create a grid. A grid is a class. So it could be like period 2 English, math sample class. I'm going to go ahead and create a grid. Now, it asks you for a grid community or grid type. What you could do is if your students have a certain email setting, you could go right here to email setting. That's actually easy, or you could just do this. You could just say PLCs in public. So you're going to hit that. You're going to give your grid a name. So I'll give my grid a name. So I'll call it Language Arts Period 3. Now what I'll do is I'll hit Next. You can launch your grid. Once you launch your grid, you're going to say All Set. Next thing you do is you create what is called a topic. That's a discussion question. You simply click this. You give your discussion topic a title, so it's almost like an email subject, question 1, and you give some instructions. So let me say, introduce yourself to the class. Okay. I can choose the video response time, and then I'm going to hit create topic. Once I do that, just hit got it, I can share this with students. Now, probably the easiest way to share this with students is this. I'm just going to hit this My Grids icon right here. And this is going to take me back to all of my different classes. Probably the easiest way to do this is to go into your actual grid. So this is my language arts class right here that you can see. And I'm going to share this grid. So I'm going to click on share the grid. And this link right here is what you can share with your kids in your class. Okay, so that's probably the easiest way to do this. Next thing that'll happen is when your kids get in, this is what they're going to see. They use that link, they're going to go right here, and they're going to see all your questions. What kids do is they simply click on your question. It's going to ask them to record, and then they're going to need to log in. Now, if you have students in grades 3 and above, you might want them to use a Google account. If you have students that are K through 2nd, you could set this up so that there is a PIN that they use in order to get in. How you do that, I can give you more information if you reach out to me at mattbergman14.com, at gmail.com, I should say. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close out. That's how you use Flipgrid. Enjoy.